All right. Good morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for today. I'm running late, and I know it, but I will tell you, we're up here in the mountains in Tennessee, and we have the privilege. One of our sons and his wife, and one of our granddaughters is up here with us, and we had a late breakfast, and so we got a late start today. But nonetheless, we have a great word, and one that really is apropos, at least for me today, and I hope it is for you also. And that word is gratitude. And I just think it's interesting that the picture that I put together has a picture of a family together on a day like today when we have our family with us, and we certainly do appreciate that. So let's read the description first, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Gratitude is a constant attitude of thankfulness and appreciation for life as it unfolds. Living in the moment, we are open to abundance around us and within us. We express appreciation freely. We contemplate the richness of our life. We feast on beauty. We notice small graces and are thankful for daily gifts. In life's trials, we seek to understand, to accept, and to learn. Gratitude is the essence of genuine happiness. It is a virtue we can never have too much of. Gratitude is a continual celebration of life. So that's the virtue for today, and don't you agree? It's apropos that we're here with our family, and we're so thankful that we're able to come together and enjoy a few days together in a place like this. I think as I look at this, not only it's those small things. Well, that's kind of a big thing though too. But I think one of the things that really stands out to me is this living in the moment. We're open to the abundance around us and within us. I appreciate that line so much because I don't know about you, but it's very easy for us to, at least for me, to look behind me and to think about things that have happened in the past and to use that as an extrapolation into what might happen in the future. And I think just living in this moment is when we really are ready to see our true selves. And our true selves really have all the virtues in them already. And this is something that I've been working on for quite a while, and maybe you have too. Just the idea that we have these virtues inside of us, and it's really just a matter of calling on them, and we can be so thankful that we have them already, and it's really just a matter of looking inside of ourselves and asking ourselves, how is it that I can demonstrate this virtue today? But gratitude goes far beyond that. It goes beyond our family. It goes beyond the beauty of the universe, and really just enjoying everything that takes place in life, even life's trials. Now, that sounds like such a backwards kind of thing to say, but just believe me when I tell you that if we can see the possibilities when trials come up, if we can see the possibilities of something better in the future, if we can be more accepting, if we can be more willing to learn, if we can be in a state of gratitude, even when life's trials come up, when there's challenges, when things aren't going the way that we had hoped for, I will tell you that there's more abundance that comes to us. But if we remain in that place where we're constantly critical of what's happening, if we're constantly worried, if we're constantly in fear, then we just draw more of that same kind of thing to us. And it makes it that much more difficult for us to get out of that state of mind. And so gratitude is really a state of mind, and I think that's an interest. It's a good way of describing that. It's not just saying thank you. It's not just the expression, but it's a state of mind of this is where we're at today. This is the present moment, and there couldn't be anything better because this is my starting place for what is to come. And that's why I said that part about living in the moment and not looking behind us as to, oh, all this stuff has happened to me. It's been so helpful to me. And what is one of the things and one of the ways that it has been helpful is that it's allowed me to appreciate that it was all those things that happened before. And there were some pretty bad things too. And some of them still haunt me. Don't worry about that. I can tell you there's still some things that happen in my life that are because of, choices that I made a long time ago. But, it's a learning lesson. And it's a place where I can really be in a place of gratitude. And I think it's true for everybody. And that's why I just am encouraging everyone to think about gratitude as a state of mind, as in this is the moment that we're in right now. And no matter what has happened in the past or what the challenges seem to be, if we can look at this as a stepping off place into our future, if we can see this as a stepping off place into a creation of what we're going to create in the future, then things get a lot better. We think better, we feel better, and really that's really what it's all about. And so, I think gratitude is just one of those virtues that really does bring to us the blessings that we all hope for. So how do we teach our kids about gratitude, of being in a state of mind? There probably is no other virtue that requires us to demonstrate it more than anything. There's a saying that words don't teach, right? That experiences teach. Life experiences. And we don't want to see our kids go through bad life experiences. But I can tell you that the experience of watching a parent or another adult who is truly grateful for life, who is in appreciation for the moment that they're in, if we can see and demonstrate to our children the blessings that come from being in that moment, then we've really taught them something very well by our example. Now, that does not mean that it's not something that we talk about, because I think it's important to talk about gratitude and to talk about the value of the tests that we have, And so when our child comes home and they have a bad grade on their a test or on some other means that they are measuring our kids, which that's a whole nother subject, and we won't go into that today. But we can simply ask them, what is the lesson here for us? What would you like to do different to change this? I mean, are you satisfied with this, or would you like to grow from this place? And just recognize that, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this grade thing in schools, because I think when a child brings home a bad grade, it's not about us as the parent, it's about the child, right? And so we have to talk to them about that, not from the point of view of you've got to study harder, you've got to do this, you got to do that, but rather, are you satisfied with that grade? This is your grade, so are you satisfied with that? What do you think happened here? What would you like to do? What would you like to try that might be a little bit different so that grade improves, if that's your choice, if that's what you want to do, if you want to improve that grade, right? And so it might include having a great deal of courage and moving forward, talking to the teacher of what can I do, or how can I get extra help, or whatever. But we want our children to understand that every moment in time is the moment that gives us the opportunity to start over. And for that, I believe that we can all be grateful, because I don't know about you, but I've had the need to start over a lot of times in my life. So, and almost every day, I look at my day at the end of the day, and I think, what would I do different today? How would I handle something differently? And that it's just freeing to know that tomorrow is a new day and we get to start over, and we get to have a better day if that's what we choose to do. All right, so that's my thoughts today about gratitude, and today is it's a great day to practice that. And maybe even when I was going through the ultimate black belt test, one of the things that we did was acts of kindness. And I would just say, what is it that you could demonstrate an act or express your gratitude? Could you do that 3, 4, 5 times today? And maybe make it I don't want to say a game, but make it something that you work on as a family and practicing that. So thank you very much for being here. If you enjoyed these lives with the virtues on a daily basis, please go to my YouTube channel and like it, subscribe to it, and so that we can start growing an audience and a group that is really interested in the same things, and that's about bringing out the best in ourselves and in our children. So until next time, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time, bye.